What's up, guys? It's your boy Aloe. I'm doing a giant Robux giveaway. All you guys have to do is number 1, like and subscribe to the channel. Number 2, subscribe to my second channel, Chad Spot. Link in description and in the pinned comment. And number 3, join my group and comment down below your username. Look for some more Robux in your inventory and let's hop right into the video. It's time, guys. I looked at all of the new units in the All-Star Tower Defense update, with the exception of the new UI Goku from the thumbnail. I'll update this tier list once we find out how good the new UI Goku is. King Luffy and I were thinking about it. We're thinking it might be a new dungeon unit. So yeah, so let's go hop right into the tier list. Here we go. Let's start off with S+ tier because that's what you guys want to see. So some new adjustments that we made to S+ tier, guys. I did put in Mikasa. She's actually, I think she has a slight edge over Levi, but she is a little bit more pricey. So let's go over some other changes we made, guys. So we have Speedwagon up here. You're going to notice that we don't have Bulma in the tier list, guys, in the S+ tier anymore. Speedwagon is basically better than Bulma in every single aspect now. There's no point in equipping Bulma in most cases. So I took Bulma out. You might want to equip both at sometimes, but Speedwagon definitely has the edge and is better. Irwin, guys, of course, still meta. Everybody knows Irwin, the best buff unit in the game. We got the 3 time stoppers. Also, guys, this tier list is not in order in the tiers. For example, I don't think Giorno's better than Funny Valentine. I think they're all about the same, right? So don't worry about the ordering in the tiers, guys. That's not important. All right. So next up, we have the time stop units. If you're doing a leaderboard run, you're going to need all 3 to make it to the leaderboards. All right. Next up, guys, we have Ichigo. Ichigo is a very good unit as well for the slowdown. Madara, best DPS unit in the game right now, in terms of best value, and it hits airs as well, which is kind of the important thing. Then we got Ryuk, guys. Ryuk is OP for elemental mode and pretty much every mode, and one of the best trade units in the game as well. However, you need video of the week to win it, and he never picks video of the week winners anymore. So like, good luck trying to get it without trading. Light Yagami is very similar to Ryuk, but Ryuk costs way less. That makes Ryuk way better. All right, next up we have Itachi. Itachi's still here because he's very, very good for elemental mode, but I'm thinking about moving him down to S tier soon, so watch out, guys. Get Itachi if you want to, but he's not required. Dio, straight busted, boys. Very good DPS. Also a great time stop unit. Definitely recommend to get him. He's like a better version of Funny Valentine. Or actually slightly different. They have their own perks. This guy is underrated as well. He's been using a lot of more recent leaderboard strategies. He's also like a time stop unit. What he does is he teleports the units back in the map. So very useful. Blackbeard, definitely meta. Whis, you may be like, why is Whis up here? He's meta for PvP mode, boys. That is why we have to have Whis up in the S+ tier. After that, we have Levi. Levi and Mikasa are about the same. I'm putting them both there. We got Baby Vegu. Baby Vegu is very expensive, and his DPS is pretty good. He's actually highly recommended to get. However, he is so expensive that I don't know if I can recommend it. However, with the new infinite damage task or giant damage task buff, it's not actually that hard to get him. So maybe you guys want to pick him up, but I feel like he's going to be obsolete next update with Eren. So I'm not sure you want to do that. All right, we're back. My dad was just scooping our cat boxes because your boy Aloe lives in the basement. Let's get it, guys. What were we talking about? Uryu. All right. Uryu is so busted for every story. He might even be required for the new story. That's why he's up here. He's okay in infinite mode and pretty much OP as well in challenge 3. So if you just got to level 100 and you need to be challenge 3, Uryu is your guy. He's way better than Naruto at it. Honestly, Uryu and Levi are a pretty good duo for challenge 3. Next up after challenge 3, we have Mikasa. Mikasa and Levi are almost identical. So I definitely recommend getting either one, but not both. I think Mikasa does higher DPS, but she does cost a little bit more. I know she's doing over 1 million bleed damage, which is pretty freaking OP, especially if you're on like a story mode. So definitely go for Mikasa if you don't already have Levi. Let's move right on to the S tier, boys. Alrighty, guys. In the S tier, we do have some changes ups. So you're going to notice some interesting things here in the S tier. Again, guys, this is not in order. First off, we still have Luffy up here. Luffy's a very, very good unit. He's basically the best unit for story mode if you're not in the newest ones. He's honestly used for the new ones as well, but I think Uryu has slightly a better edge here. Aokiji 6-star and 5-star are very similar. I don't think it matters which one you use. Their differences are so small. We have Goku alternate still up here. I don't know why. He's the best 4-star in the game, so we'll give him some credit. But you do have to get a really expensive orb. He's not really that worth it. I can't really recommend getting him, but like overall, his damage is pretty solid. Gray 6-star is really good for story mode as well, but he doesn't have a enchantment, so he's not good for the new story. Saber is very good, guys. She does a lot of damage. Definitely highly recommended to get her if you can. But the problem is she doesn't really give you a whole lot of money, but she does give you a little bit. But her DPS actually is very good for her cost. So she's basically a free unit you can place if you play her right. Next up, we have Kaiba. Kaiba is a very, very good unit, guys. However, he is so pricey, it's just not worth it right now. He might be used in some leaderboard strategies in the future, so keep an eye on him. That's why I have him in S tier. He might move up to S+ soon if I see somebody go to the leaderboards with him. Next up, we have the boys. I'm hoping this unit becomes tradable soon because I really want to get him. He has the best DPS per dollar value in the game, and he's a full AoE unit. So I think, but he's only ground. He's not hybrid. Also, now I have Boros. Okay, guys, I know you guys might hate on Boros up here, but I'm going to be honest. Boros is very, very good unit. I explained it in the last video. His DPS is very, very high, and he's very good for the first story mode because of this blue enchantment. So if you're trying to beat story, Boros is not a bad look. Demon Side has very high DPS as well, and he's very good for like air infinite mode. Not sure if he's still meta though. All right, next up we have, of course, the range buff unit, the only one in the game besides Brook, but Brook sucks, so don't worry about Brook. Gilgamesh has like very, very high DPS. I don't know if I can recommend him a whole lot, but he's really easy to get, so it's kind of whatever. But if you're looking for a good damage farm unit, you can't really go wrong with this guy. However, the guy next to him, Light Yagami, is the best damage farm unit in the game. However, you're going to need an orb that costs a whole lot of gems, or you're going to need to grind for hours and hours to get his orb. But he's the best damage farm unit in the game. You're going to be able to get 100 billion damage per round fairly easily. Especially with Speedwagon, you might be able to get more. Highly, highly recommended you pick this guy up if you want to max out that damage task fast. But most of the units are good for that too, so don't worry too much about it. Again, one last thing about Gilgamesh. He would be a pretty much meta unit. However, you could only place one Gilgamesh. That kills him. If you could place more than one Gilgamesh, he would be OP. Next up, well, actually not quite OP, but pretty good. Gojo's here. He's a decent unit. He's used for some leaderboard modes, I heard, but I don't know if he's still meta. So I don't know if I recommend you get him, but he's a decent unit. Naruto, very good unit. Still using a lot of leaderboard runs, but I just feel like Madara is enough better than him that I have to drop him down a tier. But a lot of the times, people use Madara and him. All right, Laxus. I don't know why I still have Laxus in the S tier, guys. That was stupid. We're going to actually go take him out the S tier, boys. That's just dumb. That's just dumb, bro. We're taking this guy out the S tier, bro. Now Fumi can stay. But I think Laxus sucks. So we're taking Laxus out, guys. He does not deserve to be there anymore. Laxus is gone, bro. Bye-bye, buddy. Bye-bye, buddy. We don't need you anymore. We'll put Laxus in, like, the A tier, I think. I don't know why I had Laxus so high up there, but he sucks. All right, next up, we have now Fumi. Very good. Sasuke is really good, too, guys. Highly recommended. You might want to pick him up, especially if you can't get your hands on Madara. But he's also a very good duo with Madara. Bulma, very good. But I just think she's not going to be used a whole lot anymore. I think Speedwagon killed her. All right, next up, we have Demon Side. Good air unit. I already talked about him. All right, let's move on to the A+ tier. This is all basically story mode units. So these are all great units for story, but I'm not putting them any higher because they're just not that good overall besides story units. Again, you're going to want to get each one of each kind of element. That's going to be your best bet. You see those elements right there? You want one of each. That's your best bet. All right, so, and this guy actually is probably the best in the A+ tier. He's very good because of his bleed, etc. I think he's bleed. He's pretty good. Definitely highly recommend you get him. This guy's okay. Toshiro, I don't really know if I recommend him. I might move him down a tier soon, but he does have pretty high damage. Todoroki's decent, but we're probably going to move these Todorokis down a tier. I just feel like they're not as good anymore. This guy right here is one of the new units. We'll talk about the new units now since you guys, that's all you care about. He is very good for story mode and challenge 3. So get this guy if you want to do story mode or challenge 3. Very, very good. Sailor Moon is also might be a meta unit soon. She's one of the few units with her passive, with her element thing. So you actually might want to pick her up. But right now she's very overvalued in trading. People are trading her for like Aqua, but bro, she's worth like a Dobby tops, bro. She's probably gonna be worth a Toshiro soon. Honestly, if she comes from the Emerald Capsules, she's freaking worthless, guys. Any unit that comes from the Emerald Capsules is worthless. is freaking worthless. It's going to tank in value very, very freaking fast. Very fast. Mark my words right now. All right. Hit is underrated. I don't understand who thinks Hit was bad, guys, but Hit is actually legit cracked. He spawns like 8 versions of himself. So, like, he gets 8 times the DPS. So, like, he's doing more damage than Luffy's 6-star. Highly recommend you pick this guy up if you have some spare gems, or if you have the 5-star and just want to evolve it. That's a good look. So there you go. We got all those guys. And he has a passive as well, which makes him way better than Luffy for story mode. So he's actually cracked, guys. Highly recommend you pick this guy up for story mode. Very, very good unit. All right, let's move on to the A tier. The A tier is freaking busy, guys. Oh my gosh. The A tier is busy, and now we're putting Laxus in there too. All right, guys, these units are all okay, but do not get them if you wanted to have a meta unit, man. Do not get them, guys. None of these units, I would say, are meta. So don't bother getting any of these units, but take a look. Some of the new ones we added that are okay. Dungeon Queen is pretty new. She's pretty good. Piccolo is pretty good, too. For a 5-star from a tradable. Not bad for story mode. I moved all the farm units down here because they're just not that good anymore. Can't really recommend them too much. And yeah, there you go, guys. There's the A tier. All right, let's move on to the B tier. So we have a lot of good units in here, guys. A lot of good trading units. I moved Nami down here as well. And the new Broccoli is pretty good, too. I moved him to the B tier. And also the new Ace, guys. He doesn't work with the orb, which makes him kind of suck. So that's why I put him in the B tier. Other than that, there's the B tier, boys. All right, let's go open up the C tier. All right, for the C tier, guys, same thing. Zenitsu did get a Reese color, guys. So I don't know. I think we might get a new Zenitsu 6-star soon. So look forward to that, guys. Zenitsu 6-star is coming. Other than that, here's the C tier. These units, don't get them. Except Whis. I don't know why Whis is still here. Let me take him out. Yeah, I don't understand why Whis is still here. Yeah, I thought I moved him. I thought I moved him before, but apparently, you know, we didn't. So there you go, guys. There's the new tier. C tier right there. All right, D tier right here, boys. Don't get these units or use them to evolve. So there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys enter the Robux giveaway, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bland Spot out. Peace.